What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 4 of our Real Salt Lake Career Mode, and today we've got 3 games for you. And Colorado, who are doing pretty well to start the season, DC United in the Cup, and then we've got Vancouver, who we played last episode to start, but we have them in the league again, and here come Vancouver a second time. So those are the 3 we played today. And hopefully we can keep it up. As you can see, here we are. We're 5 points back at Kansas City, though we've got 2 less games played. And then Colorado can technically, with a big enough win, pass us up should they beat us here today. So we have to keep on rolling and see what happens. In the Eastern Conference, here you go, as Philadelphia are unbeaten and top the league, even though they've played less games than everybody contending on that side. So doing pretty well to start off. But we're going to go ahead and jump into our first game here. We've got Colorado to come, and a tough match, so let's get into it. Ooh, good ball around the outside there, and Hairston's going to collect it. Puts it into a decent spot, but we get to it first. It's another good ball. Colorado opening us up pretty well to start, and he's put that into the side netting. A really good start from them, and a couple of dangerous attacks right there. Lucky to get away with that second finish. Forward we come, though, this time. One more. And he hits it one more, and it's going to come to Krylach. He's going to hit it across goal, and it's just going to trickle wide. A couple of good chances for both sides there. Still 0-0. Ball to come in. Can we get a touch? We can, but it's cleared off the line. And it's come back, and it's come back into Raimondo's hands there. A couple of times they could have had a goal there. Bad defending, though. It's come off the line. Lucky, lucky. Krylach. Cross. Beckerman here. Nicely done. Good football. Oh, and the finish just wasn't hard enough there. Just wanted to see if I can caress a finesse shot into that corner. Not quite. Going forward. And Colorado trying to get something. Oh, God, I thought that went in for a minute one. I thought I had it too, but not quite. And right into the side netting that goes, and we get a little bit lucky there. And Colorado are pushing us to our limit here. They've had a couple of good chances. We've had a few ourselves, but their chances have been much better, and they've been playing really well this game. So we gotta keep our heads, keep focused. We want to grab anything from here. Nice take. Can we take it? Yes, we can. Baird does well, and he finds Rusnak, and Rusnak's in space. Rusnak! It's a good finish, and he is having one hell of a season, and it's 1-0, and this is what happens when you give the ball away in silly places. And we're in on goal, and it's a good finish, and he had all the space in the world as the defense panicked after that, and Baird did really well to just turn out of that and find him. And it's a good finish. Just slides it into the corner. 1-0. I let him in there. That's a really good save and a really important one. And then dreadful goalkeeping. A really good save and then dreadful immediately afterwards, which is... ugh. Why? I let that happen. I messed that up completely, and then he just came flying out and got nowhere near it for God knows what reason. And he goes to punch this and gets nowhere near it. Oof, punched him in a not so savory spot as well. But now our lead immediately cut away. Dreadful. Nicely done, Plata. Cuts it back. Acosta did really well. Nice touch. Acosta, dreadful attempt. And I'm not sure what I have to push for that to happen, for it to go straight across goal like that, but it's bloody dreadful. Nicely done. Has an attempt, and it's out for a corner. And Colorado want themselves a winner here too. It's headed up in the air, and nobody... I thought the goalie'd come for that time, and he bloody didn't. And he had a definite mismatch, and honestly, Colorado deserve all of this. And... damn. We're going to lose 2 league games in a row, which is not good. And Colorado are going to go level with us on points, and He was just had a height advantage over him and won it easy, 2-1. And there's only a couple of minutes left. We've only got a minute or so here to grab it. 3 minutes. And we've got to come forward. And Plata does that. And Plata, can he find Baird? He can, and all of a sudden there's a ton of space. What were Colorado thinking, and what the hell, Baird? Oh, wanted to go across him on the floor. And he's just, oh God, that's a humongous save. And a huge let-off, really, for Colorado. We really should have scored there. And that's going to be the... As Baird turns, tries to have a hit, loses it. That was such a great chance to level this game up and at least grab a point here. But no, we're beaten at home by Colorado, who played really well. I'll give them that. They played really, really well as Dallas draw to Philadelphia, who finally don't have a win. And that's not where we wanted it to go. Oh, dreadful. Dreadful, dreadful. We're going to have to pick it up going forward. We created some chances. At first, we were having a hard time creating chances. And we get a couple of finishes here. Now we're creating chances and just not finishing, which is even more annoying. So, kind of annoying. But yeah, it is what it is. But we're going to jump into our cup game here. We've got ourselves a cup game. What are these? Look at these. They're strange. Got ourselves a cup game here against DC United. Everyone's ready to roll. Rusnak will probably have to come off at some point. He's the only one who seems to get tired anymore. But he's doing the most running, I think. But let's jump into it. Our cup game here. DC United and Real Salt Lake. That's the one we're doing, right? Plata does well. He hooks it into space. And here's Savarino. Gets it across. Krylach to hit. Blocked away. Rusnak has it taken away. And it's come to Plata. A bit lucky there to fall over to Plata. And in the end, he saved it. Did pretty well there, the goalkeeper. One more. There's Baird. Nicely done. Can we get it back post? It's a lovely ball. Oh, it's a really good tackle. Krylach gets it down, and he's had a hit and blocked away. Going out for a corner. And it's hooked up in the air. Beckerman gets a touch onto it, and it's hooked back into space. Lovely get there, and he's in the back of the net. Savarino. And it's 1-0 here, and we've had a huge majority of chances the last couple of minutes. And Savarino finally puts one away. It's recycled out there, and it's hooked back in. He did really well to connect with that first one. And then it's just floating around there after the save. Nobody gets to it except Savarino. Puts it in the back of the net. 25 minutes gone. 1-0. Gonna get it out of there. Nicely done. Good football here. Is Beckerman. Wide. Nicely done. Is Plata. And now we've got space and numbers here. Plata gets it back. Does well. Baird. It's 2-0. What a counterattack that was. Precise. Quick. And devastating. 2-0 to Real Salt Lake, and DC now are going to have a lot to do to come back here. That was so quick, that counterattack, and Plata's very fast, and he's just put this ball in the perfect spot, and he's just swept it home. Very, very nicely done as Baird gets himself a goal. It's 2-0. Out wide. Nicely done. Rusnak cuts back inside. Rusnak in decent space, and he's really put that over the board. And expect that kind of finish. But we are about to head into halftime, 2-0 up, and at the moment cruising. Every time we get the ball, we seem like we're going to score, which is obviously a good position to be in, and considering they haven't really threatened too much besides this, as Rooney's saved. But we're doing really well so far. We just got to keep it up. Lennon's just going to walk on through here, and they just gonna let him keep on walking through, and it's back across. Wow, what a tackle that is. Nicely done into space, and it's cleared right to him and over the bar, and that's DC's first chance in God knows how long, and they've done really nothing since we've scored our goals. Baird does well. One more. Salcedo, 3-0, game over. And it's 82 minutes on the clock. It's 3-0, and this one's been our best game in a long time. Played really, really well, and we've been cruising almost the entire time, and it's a lovely finish from him. Just first time smashes it. And 83 minutes on the clock, and he's scored he's scored 3 goals in the last 2 games in the cup he's played, and done really well. Both games off the bench, and grabbed ourselves 3 goals in 2 games. Not too bad from Salcedo. Is playing quite well. Nicely done from Beckerman. Get that touch in there, he can. Lovely touch back. Back across. 4-0. Easy as you like. And Rusnak grabs himself a goal. An unbelievable season he's having from the attacking midfield spot. And it's 4-0. And poor DC United have to endure another 2 minutes. They want this over. And he's just twisting and turning. A great finish from Rusnak, who I tried to do it first time. Not quite. And with a minute and a half to go, DC United embarrassed here a little bit. And they keep giving the ball away as well. And it's a really good win for us. We need to get back on track. Lost our last 2 league games. And though this is a cup game, we'd like to get back on track and keep winning. And keep grabbing points and keep going forward in the cup. We're only here for a year, so if we want to do as much as we can, there are only 2 trophies up for grabs, and we're going to try and win them both. And this definitely helps, as a 4-0 victory moves us into the next round. As Atlanta move in, New York City, Philadelphia, Sporting knock out Colorado, which is nice. I don't want to play Colorado anymore. And then we're here. In the league, we could be passed up by Colorado, but other than that, we're at minimum 3rd, and we've really got to get back on track. And we've got Vancouver for the 2nd time in a very short period of time. We'll hold on to that for a little bit and check this one. Reject. He's 15. See, that would have been enough one to hold on to. Alright, we'll just hold on to the other guys for a little bit and see what happens here. But here we go. We got Vancouver. We really need to win, and we did beat them 1-0 last time, so it'll be a tight game. Let's jump into it. Gotta do better than that. This is Kamara. Handball, but we'll take it. Is this coming from and off the post? Oh, and we've headed it right back to him, and Vancouver have taken a really early lead here, not what we needed. They started well, and they've grabbed themselves a goal as well. 4 minutes on the clock, not good. And that ball came in, got a header on, and it walked onto the bar, and then we headed it right across goal, which is not good. I see, put it right to him. It's a difficult situation because heading it over goals, not really an option, and he was facing that direction. I understand that, but it is what it is. Went in front of goal, and now we've got a little bit to do. Camera. It's coming another. Ooh, looking for the overlap. That's a lovely ball in. It's 2-0. 12 minutes. Oh, God. Okay. We have not come out well, and we have not played well in the league in a pretty long time, and that is not good. Just overran that, and Kamara was just right there to just tap it home, and it's 2-0. 12 minutes gone, and we have started so poorly. Severino does get a little bit lucky to hold on, and it's come to Krylach, and it's in the back of the net. And just as halftime has come, grabbed a goal back, and it's the perfect time to score if we're going to come back in this game. Nicely done. And turns, has a smack, and he got the touch on it. You really think he would save that, but not quite. And it's 2-1 as we head into halftime. Nicely done. Baird finds Rusnak. Rusnak gets it out wide. Savarino gets it back. Yes, it's in the back of the net. It's 2-2. God, I said yes before that even happened. And Rusnak grabbed himself a goal. And it's 2-2. We've grabbed 2 pretty quick goals. And on either side of halftime. Not too bad. That's a good finish from Rusnak there. Just smashes it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Now we got a half hour, and anything can happen here. 2-2. Back in there. Can we get it one more? That's a lovely ball in. Cuts back inside, and it's in the back of the net. It's 3-2, and what a comeback we've had here. 2-0 down inside 15 minutes, and now we lead 3-2. And the most annoying thing about Vancouver is that both these games have been really close. The first one was a 1-0. Did that take a deflection? The first game was 1-0. Oh, it did take a slight deflection, but I think that might have gone in anyway. This one's 3-2 with 15 minutes to go, and the first one was 1-0. But we've created so many chances. We've had enough to beat this team 4 times over in these 2 games, excuse me. And that's the most annoying thing is we are so much better than them, but just can't seem to shake them. Nicely done. And Vancouver. Wow, what a save. What a save from our goalkeeper, Raimondo. Unbelievable save. That looked like the equalizer. Wow, that is a crazy save, and we just cannot get the ball out, and it's in the back of the net. 3-3. After I said all that about how much better we are than them, they come back. Bad passing. The last 10 minutes or so. Some bad balls, and that's one. And they've taken it away, come right back at us, and I don't know what was going on with Glad. I don't know why he was so far back. I know that guy was, but he was well offside, and he would have closed that down a little bit better. And Hurtado grabs the equalizer, and we've got to score right here. Otherwise, we're going to drop 2 points in my mind. One more. No, not who I wanted that ball to go to. Come on. And then we lose out on the header. Kamara might have won every header up there. And it's 3-3. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that. Oh, God. We've been so bad in the league the last 3 games. 2 losses and that draw. And we're falling down the pecking order there. We're 3rd at the moment. I mean, that's not too bad. And technically, we're going to be... We could be 2 back. If we win our game. Well, they've got 2 games in hand, actually. But Jesus. Oh, the form has not been good. It really has not. God. Okay, well, next episode, we've got Orlando. Some players complaining about their playtime. I understand. Man, they really didn't want that to happen that way. Houston have passed this up. Though a win could take us back ahead of Houston. We're 8 back of Kansas City with 2 games in hand. We've got Orlando next. Where are Orlando? Eastern Conference. Orlando are 9th. 8 games, 1 win from 8 games. Chicago and Toronto have no wins. Neither do Seattle or Portland. That is not good. Portland went to the final, if I remember properly, and lost to Atlanta. I believe it was Portland. And I went back in here. So next episode, go to the calendar and see. Yes, so we got Orlando and then DC United again, and then Philadelphia, who are top of the other tree. So a difficult little run to come, and then Philadelphia in the U.S. Open Cup quarterfinal won't be till August after we played our 2 early qualifying rounds. We can actually check who's later in that, but we did once again. That's Philadelphia, who have started the year quite well and are on top of the other tree. So, tough one. Tough one. And there we are. Sporting KC play Columbus, we play Philadelphia, New York play Houston, and then Atlanta play the New York Red Bulls. So, tough teams still left. But, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks are enjoying it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.